Witness in the house. Yes. So yesterday was the best day of my life, my entire existence, me being here on this planet. I went to Hero's Dutch Comiccon with my sister, and we used to go, but then we didn't go for like I think 1.5 years. And now I was like, I need to go, and I had a week off so I could chill, relax, take some time for myself. So I have some stuff to show you guys, and I'm sorry that I'm sitting like this because I'm gonna change it again because I'm not happy. So this will be the setup for today, bear with me. And let's get on to the things that I bought. So first of all, I will share a book haul with you because I couldn't help myself. I went to the thrift store, and these are not the newest books, although one book is new, but the rest is like pretty old, but I had to pick them up and I want to show you them. Then I will show you what I bought at Comic-Con, and then we'll get to the story time. So the first book that I picked up is a Dutch book, and it is a thriller by Bert van der Veer. And if I would translate the title, it would be, well, The Girls Out Checker. That's seriously what it says. Someone who's checking out girls. Wow. So this story is about a man who goes to a Caribbean island called Nevis, and he is there to retreat himself, you know, take some time for himself, and he loves checking out girls. And then one day he discovers that he has paranormal gifts and that he can see how women are being murdered and how they feel and how they act in that moment. And this ability is really creepy to him because he is checking out girls all the goddamn day, every day. And one thing that he does is he loves to draw, and he draws what he sees in his like moments of I'm being with my gifts and everything. So to me this sounds super exciting because I love spirituality and gifts, but I also think it is kind of freaky because he's like a perv checking out people and everything. But okay, everybody has their own hobbies, but I really can't wait to read this. And since I'm on like a thriller mode, I'm like, let's go. It was only 95 cents and the original price is €9.40. So the next book that I picked up is by Nikki Friends, a couple that is running together, stays together, slays together. I hear so many great things about this couple, but I've never picked it up because in my eyes it sounded a bit soft, but till this day we still sell their books. So I'm really curious where these stories are going, and I'm really curious, I really want to know what they write about together. And this story is about a woman who is blindfolded, and her kidnapper is like talking to her and feeding her, but she has no memory whatsoever. He tells her that he's going to kill her like he did with the other murderers, and she is battling between, am I going to survive this? Am I gonna go insane? What was my life before all of this? To me it sounds really intriguing and like a page turner because I want to know what is going on. I want to know if she's gonna pursue. I want to know if she's gonna she's probably gonna make it because every book almost ends in that, but I have no idea how this couple is writing, so this will be my first experience with them. This book was €2.25 and the original price was €22.35. Then I picked up another thriller by Nikki Friends, and look, these look so similar. Oh my god. I didn't even know. I was just like checking the aisles and just like grabbing something. I'm like, yes, you're gonna go home with me, or nope, no. So in this story, Miranda is taking us on her journey. She is dating a guy, Brandon, and one day she finds him reading her diary. I don't know about you, but if anyone would ever tries to read a diary, oh, my dad read my fan fiction about Tokyo Hotel from years ago, and if I tell you, it was 18 plus, and I can't believe he read it. And he was just like, yeah, I was just looking through things, and I can't look my dad in the eye anymore. No kidding. I can, but it was really embarrassing. I was like, you need to burn those things. You need to burn it. I don't ever want to hear these things again that you're reading my old diaries. Like, I picked up all my diaries that I still had at that place and I burned them all. Okay, I shredded. Didn't burn it, I shredded it. But anyways, she finds Brandon reading her diary and she breaks it up with him. She's like, get the fuck out of my house. 2 weeks later, she speaks to sister Carrie and she is in love. She's beaming and she's glowing. And she tells who she's dating, Brandon. So this thriller will be freaking exciting. I'm already excited because I love these arrival thingies and then creepers, and I don't want creepers in my life, but I love to read about creepers, so let's go. The book was €2 and the original price is €19.95. The next book is called Sympathy Between Humans and it's by Jodie Compton and it is also a thriller. The back is a little skeptical of the summary. I have no idea what they're trying to say, but we follow a detective called Sarah Rebeck, and her husband is in jail and her best friend and ex-colleague is like off to Spain. That person was like, bye bitch, I don't want to be here anymore. So she's kind of lonely and she's trying to run from her past, but her past is coming to get her. Someone called Aiden is missing and she takes upon that case and shit is gonna go down from there. So because it's super mystery-ish, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. It's only €1.30 and since I'm on a thriller or a roller coaster, I'm gonna go with this. And the original price was €8.81. That's pretty cheap, so this better be good. Then I found another book that I haven't read by my favorite author of all times, Paulo Coelho. Well, that is not in English, so I'm not gonna pronounce that, but it's about Veronica. And I think in every title it has Veronica. And he intertwined his own experiences from the past because his parents forced him when he was younger to go to a psych. I have no idea how you say this in English, but he was forced to go to a facility when they think you have really bad mental health issues. I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna call it a mental health institute, but anyways, they forced him 3 times and then I'm like, what? This man seems like one of the most amazing persons that could walk on this planet, and like, why would you force him to go? Because they forced him to go because they thought that he was weird, that he was crazy, and he didn't want to follow their rules. So those experiences he intertwined with this story. So I think we will go on a journey with Veronica, living in a world where there's normal and there's weird and finding your own way in that world. And to me, I want to read everything, so this sounds really intriguing. It is Paulo Coelho, come on. It was €1.50 and the original price is €7.77. Well, I don't care. It is cheap. It is Paulo Coelho. Then I picked up Tattletale by Sarah J. Norton. I've never read any thrillers by her, but it is a thriller. Woo! There is no summary whatsoever. It only says the perfect brother, the perfect fiance, the perfect revenge. And then the back says only a liar knows the truth. It was only €2 and the original price is €10. So these were all the books that I bought at the thrift stores. Now let's get on to the things that I bought at the Dutch Comiccon. So we first wanted to go, me and my sister, on Saturday, but there was this thing with the bank. So my money was not being transferred and my colleagues also had the same problem. So I was like, I'm gonna order tickets, and I know I should have done this in the past, you know, maybe last month, but I'm someone who's procrastinating a lot. So the moment I saw that my money was on my bank account, I was like, yes, let me order it. And then I tried to order it and sold out. So I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I called my sister and I was like, are you free on Sunday? Because Sunday is still the only day that we can get tickets, so please tell me that you're off. And she was off, so we went on Sunday. So we went there. I was pretty nervous because it's been like 1.5 years since I went, and constantly I'm like, I want to dress up, I want to dress up, but then I'm like, no, maybe not this time. So I promised everyone on Instagram that the next time I will go, and that's in November, that I will dress up. So the first thing that I want to show you is this keychain. It is Snape. I hope you can see it. It's pretty heavy, but I like it on my back. This is new. And I just saw it and I was like, how expensive is this? What is the price? And it was like €5, and it was late in the afternoon, so I think he just lowered the price, and I was like, okay, because normally these are like €12, so I was like, €5, okay, so cool. Snape, rest in peace, Alan. Then I bought this amazing necklace, like, oh my god. there's always this stand with alternative clothes, and ever since I was like rocking out, since I'm 13 years old, I've been buying jewelry and clothes from their store, and I saw this one and I was like, oh my god, this is so for me. This is giving me life. I picked up this beautiful bookmark. I hope you can see it, but it's Magnus and Jace from the Shadowhunters, and it has, I don't know if you can see it. It has a little wing and it's so cute. They also had these in posters, but I was like, nah, I don't want the posters because I have no idea where I'm gonna put them. But a bookmark is always a great idea, so I had to pick it up. I was like so ready to buy a few posters because I have one wall that I have ideas for, but I only could pick up these two. And it is from Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald. Oh, isn't it amazing? And then I have the Black Panther one because I really wanted to have a print from Black Panther, and this was the only one that they had at the whole con. And I only saw a doll and that was like 120 euros, and I was like, no, I can get a doll for cheaper. So I only picked up these two, but I'm really happy with these. And then I really wanted a scarf because I know it's spring, I'm a spring baby, but the weather is not that springy, so I was like, I want a scarf, and I've always wanted a Slytherin scarf, but I never bought it. And they have fake ones and like these, and I was just like looking at it and I was like, oh my god, this is the one. And there was a guy asking about this scarf, and I really thought it was the only scarf, so I was like pretending to be looking at other stuff, and I was like, I want that scarf is mine, come on universe, that scarf is mine. They had more scarves, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna walk around, come back, and then buy the scarf. I did, so I have my Slytherin scarf, and I was just like walking proudly today at the airport like Slytherin is in the house, Slytherin is in the house. I don't know about you, I don't know if you're also super proud of your house, but I love all houses. Like, I'm not like, oh my god. I do wonder if like people who are Gryffindor, if they think they are the elite group because like the most famous ones are from Gryffindor. I'm wondering. No, I've never met anyone who's like, our house is like the best. We have Harry Potter. But anyways, that is just something that I'm wondering about, but I've never met anyone who's like that, but everybody is super proud of their house until this day. Like, we're so old and yet we're loving everything about it. At least that's what I'm doing. I'm also rereading the series, so getting back into it. So I bought the scarf, and this was the last thing that I bought, and then I spent like all the money that I had on something very muy importante. So they announced that one of my favorite humans on this planet was gonna come to Comic-Con, and in the past I already had an amazing experience with Gustavo from Once Upon a Time and Breaking Bad, and he probably did a lot of other things, but I didn't know that at that time. And I think it was 2015, and I was just like standing there at a pillar, and my friend and her boyfriend were getting an autograph, and there was like a line, and I was like, who are these people? You know, it was my first time, so I was just checking and smiling at her because I was so happy for her that she got that. So she was there, got her autograph, and he looked at me and he smiled, and I smiled back, and he stood up and he walked over to me and he was just like, hey, how are you doing? Are you enjoying yourself? And I was just like, yeah, I am. Are you? I was so starstruck, even though I didn't know who he really was. And the fact that he just banned his whole line and those people paid, and they were just like looking at me like, bitch, we're paying for this. What the fuck? Do you know this man? And I was just only like, thank you. He just, oh my god, he made me feel so seen, and I was at a really dark place at that time. So for him to just see my light and just come to me with that positive energy, it is an experience that I will never forget. But back to this experience. Like I said, my husband from another life came to Comic-Con. And Catherine McNamara was also there from Shadowhunters. She's also one of my favorites. But I was like, but Tom Felton from Harry Potter is also coming, and he has been my fave ever since I was fucking 10 years old. I'm 27, like come on. Like he's also there, but I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna pay that much money to go on a freaking picture with him. Let's be real, he doesn't look the way that he looked when he was younger. I still love him, but it's different. Let's say it's different. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save him the money to buy all kinds of other things. But I couldn't sleep. I tossed and turned in my bed and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. So I made a poll on Instagram like, do you guys think that I should get an autograph from Tom Felton? And the most people voted yes. And I was talking to my sister and she was like, if this is something that you want, then go for it. And she was like going to those people and asking how it worked, because I've never done it. Like, where do I need to pay? How late is he going to be here? Because it was not on the schedule. He did a Q&A. So she said like after the Q&A he's going to do the autographs. So I was like, okay, cool. I couldn't buy a photo booth ticket and I didn't want that because I have anxiety, you know, and I was like, I felt like I could barf. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take the autograph and just bolt, like get the fuck out of here. So we ate and I could barely eat and I was just like so nervous. I really felt that I was going to be sick and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I just stood in line with my sister and I was like, can you please stay with me? Because I don't want to stand here alone. And a dad was standing in front of me waiting for his daughter. That's the real deal. That is exactly what my dad would have done for me, standing in line waiting for me. That's love. But anyway, his daughter came. She was super nervous. So I was like, okay, there's someone else super nervous. Okay, I got this. But she was way younger than I am. So I had to pay and it was almost my time and the Q&A was done and he was like singing and performing and I didn't even know what he did or what he said. Just only heard ah! That's the only thing that I heard. But me and my sister were already standing in line. And that's the thing. If you know there's a Q&A, go stand in line for the next thing he's going to do or she's going to do if you ever want to meet your favorite artist, because people are gonna go there because they're like, oh, on stage. But I was like, no, autograph. So there was a long line and I was like, I'm almost in the front. So I was there and she went first, the girl who was also super nervous, and she had a DVD and he signed it and it was pretty cool. So I was like, okay, he's just gonna sign it and then that's it, you know. We were also not allowed to make pictures or whatever, because if you wanted the selfie, that was another 70 euros, adding to the fact that you're buying an autograph. So I was just like, can I take this picture? Is this like included in the 70 euros? And the woman was like, yeah, sure, pick one. And I was like, okay, cool. She was like, what is your name? She put the post-it on it and she put it there. And I just expected that he would just be like, you know, hey, just like with the other girl, hey, how are you doing? It was Ramona! And I was like, hey! It just really felt like he knew me or something. You know, when you see no friend, you're like, hey, Rick! So he was like, hey, Ramona! And I was like, hey! And I almost expected him to go and sing the song, but he didn't know the song, or at least he didn't sing it to me. And his mom was sitting next to him, but I was just only focused like on my picture and halfly on him. And I was like, make eye contact. Don't be a social awkward idiot. Just make eye contact. This is the one moment in your life. He was like, darling, how are you doing? And it really felt like I knew him, but I was just like dying inside. I was like, oh my god, I have to actually answer you. So I said, yes, I'm fine. How are you? Are you enjoying yourself here? And he answered, and then I was like, okay, thank you, and have a lovely day. And he was like, yeah, you as well, bye. And you know, now when I think about it, I would have asked for a hug or whatever, because people just ask for videos and pictures. But this was like my first time, so I had no idea what you could do or not do, and I didn't want the security guy to be like, you have to pay for that extra, like. But now I know you can ask, and if they're saying yes or no, that's up to them. But it was just a few minutes, but it was the best minute of my life. So I don't know if you can see it with the light. Oh wait, here. But he signed it to Ramona. Love, Tom Felton. It's just, oh my god, I'm just like so happy with this. I could die right now and I would be like, hey y'all. I'm just like super happy. It just, I can't explain it. Next to Snape, aka Alan, rest in peace. He was one of my favorite characters and I had a crush on him ever since I was little. I was always going to make my schoolwork, because on Fridays, if we were done with our schoolwork, we were allowed to go on a computer and print out things. So I was always doing Harry Potter stuff and and printing everything out. It's just, oh my god, I have so many memories. I don't know about you, but if you have a Harry Potter memory, please share it with me what your best memory is. Maybe you had a party, or maybe you baked a cake, or maybe you even went to the studios. Like, that will be to me my ultimate dream, and I will be crying the entire experience. That to me is my ultimate goal for a date. Like, if I would ever find a partner and he would be like, oh, where should I take you? I would like, surprise me one day with going to London, which feels like home for me, and then take me to the studios, plus home for me. And I would cry the whole freaking fucking trip, because I'm just like so amazed. And a friend of mine already went and she showed me pictures, and it's so beautiful. So I can't wait to go there. It's just, Harry Potter will be a part of our lives, like, I think forever. I think if we are old, like our generation, and even the people now, we're gonna be like, Harry Potter. I can't get over how amazing it makes us all feel and how connected we can get through this. I absolutely love the world, and I absolutely love the fact that I did do it, because I was like, no, and I'm shitting my pants, so I'm not gonna do it, and I did it. So I know now for the next time that I need to step my game up and just be more upfront and just ask things, you know. But having a conversation with people that aren't even famous or aren't even my crush is already really hard. So can you imagine what it was when meeting my all-time crush? Oh god, just anyways, he was funny, he had a good energy. I wish I would have hugged him. But anyways, this was my story. I hope you loved this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. So please let me know what your best Harry Potter experience or memory is, and leave it in the comment box down below, and I will see you in my next video. So bye.